The way you begin your morning determines the way you live your day, and the way you live your day becomes your life. There is something sacred about the early morning, that fragile hour when the world is still asleep, and the silence is thick enough to hear your own heartbeat. The air feels different at 5 a.m., crisp, pure, untouched by the noise of the world. It's as if time pauses for a moment, waiting for you to decide who you wish to become today. Most people will never know the magic hidden in that quiet hour. They'll sleep through it, chasing dreams in their beds instead of building them with their hands. But the few, the rare souls, who choose to rise before the sun, to meet themselves in the silence, they touch a realm of greatness that others only talk about. You see, waking up at 5 a.m. isn't about joining some productivity cult. It's not about ticking boxes or hustling harder. It's about mastery. It's about reclaiming your life from the clutches of chaos. It's about meeting the deepest part of yourself before the world interrupts. Because when you wake up early, truly early, you're not just rising from sleep. You're rising from mediocrity. I still remember the morning my life changed. I was exhausted, not from work, but from living half awake. I had success, but I had lost peace. My days were loud, my mind louder. Every night I'd fall into bed with a restless heart and a silent question echoing inside. Is this all there is? Then one morning I decided to wake up at 5 a.m. No reason, no motivation video, no schedule, just a whisper inside that said, try. The first morning was hard. My bed begged me to stay. My body fought against the new rhythm. But as I stepped outside, I saw something that stopped my breath. The first light of dawn breaking across the sky. It wasn't loud or dramatic. It was soft, humble, yet infinitely powerful. And that's when I understood. The sun rises every day without applause. Quietly. Consistently. Courageously. That morning, as the light painted the horizon, I made a promise to myself. I will rise like the sun, quietly, consistently, courageously. Let me tell you a story. There once was a young sculptor who lived in a small mountain village. Every morning before anyone woke, he would climb to the peak with his tools and a block of stone. For years he carved in silence. People mocked him. Why wake so early to carve rocks? You could sleep, you could rest. But he never stopped. Day after day, stroke after stroke, he shaped that stone beneath the rising sun. Years passed, and the villagers forgot about him. Until one morning they climbed the mountain and saw what he had created. A magnificent statue of an angel, so lifelike that it seemed ready to soar into the sky. They asked, "How did you do this?" The sculptor smiled and said, "The angel was always there. I just woke up early enough to set it free." And that's the truth of life, my friend. You are that sculptor. Your potential, your greatness, your peace. It's all there, hidden within the stone of your comfort, your habits, your fears. But you'll never find it if you keep sleeping through your becoming. The 5 a.m. hour isn't about the clock. It's about the commitment. It is about choosing to meet your higher self before the world demands you to be someone else. It's about stillness before the storm, reflection before reaction, creation before consumption. When you rise early, you stand at the edge of a new beginning. You have space to breathe, to think, to feel. You reconnect with your purpose before distractions can steal it. You listen to your inner voice before the noise of the world drowns it out. At 5 a.m., the mind is clear, the soul is open, and the heart is honest. You'll hear things in that silence that the rush of the day will never tell you, like who you really are, what truly matters, and where you're meant to go. You'll notice how time slows down, how ideas begin to flow, how your body feels lighter, your thoughts sharper, your emotions steadier. You'll start to feel an inner calm that no external chaos can break. And that calm, that focus, becomes your superpower. But make no mistake, this path isn't easy. Discipline never is. There will be mornings when your bed feels like heaven and your dreams whisper, 5 more minutes. There will be days when your energy fades, when doubt creeps in, when the darkness feels too heavy. But those are the days that define you. Because courage isn't loud. It's the quiet decision to rise again. You'll realize that greatness is built not in bursts of motivation, but in daily acts of devotion. That every morning you wake early, you're casting a vote for your future self. You're telling the universe, I'm serious about my life. As the weeks go by, something shifts. You become more patient, more focused, more alive. You stop chasing the clock and start leading it. You stop reacting to life and start designing it. Your energy changes. People will feel it. Your presence will deepen. People will notice it. Because you'll begin to carry the quiet confidence of someone who has met themselves in the dawn. The 5 a.m. habit transforms you because it forces you to lead yourself. And the one who can lead themselves can lead the world. You'll find that the morning light becomes a mirror, reflecting your truth back at you. It will show you the habits that no longer serve you, the fears that keep you small, and the dreams that are still waiting to be claimed. And in that reflection, you'll find courage. Not the loud movie kind of courage, but the still grounded kind that moves mountains one step at a time. This is where transformation begins. Not in grand gestures, but in quiet moments of choice. When you choose to rise early, you are choosing mastery over mediocrity, purpose over distraction, peace over chaos. And as days turn into weeks and weeks into months, you'll begin to realize something extraordinary. That waking up early was never about time. It was about awakening. You start to notice the sunrise differently. The colors seem deeper, the air feels kinder. You realize that the world isn't against you. It's waiting for you to step into your potential, to create, to give, to love, to lead. You'll look back one day and understand. The 5 a.m. hour didn't just change your schedule. It changed your soul. So tomorrow, when your alarm rings and the temptation to stay in bed whispers, sleep, remember this. The bed is warm, but your dreams are warmer. The night is comfortable, but comfort never created legends. Rise before the world does. Rise before the noise begins. Rise to build, to breathe, to become, because the world belongs to those who are awake before it begins. And when you stand at dawn, feeling the first light on your skin, remember this truth. You are not just watching the sunrise, you are becoming it. Quietly, consistently, courageously, that is the power of waking up at 5 a.m.